welcome to the fourth episode of My School, My Pride. In this series, we are aiming to showcase with the young talents and outstanding students who have achieved something beyond their studies to pursue their passion and brought pride and prominence to their school with the expert guidance from their teachers. So the star of today's episode is Yogaratchagan, along with his mentor, Mrs. Umarani S from Sindhi Vidhyalaya Matric Higher Secondary School, Coimbatore. So I'm just briefing you all about the key achievements of our star of the day. He won first prize in Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Science Exhibition, Kalam Mission 2020. And also he got World Record Holder Award in Dr. Kalam Mission 2020. He also got the International Book of Records for lightest experimental payload cubes on June 8, 2020. So I welcome both of you to today's episode. So, Yogaratchagan, could you please switch on your camera?
Hi, ma'am.
Yes. Could you please introduce yourself to our participant?
Yep. Hi, ma'am. Good evening. My name is Yogaratchagan from Sindhi Vidyapeetham Higher Secondary School, Coimbatore. I'm currently studying 10th standard now. So, my passion and hobbies are like in science experiments as well as inventions, robotics, etc., which are related to science. So, yep, that is my introduction.
Okay. So, ma'am, could you please introduce yourself to our participants?
Good morning and Vande Mataram. I am Mrs. Umarani, science teacher working in Sindhi Vidhyalaya Matric Higher Secondary School, Coimbatore. I am in this teaching field for more than 10 years. I am thinking that my profession is the best profession in the world. And also, I am very pleasure to be a part of Sindhi Vidhyalaya.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So, Yogaratchagan, my first question is to you. From which class you have got the interest of science?
So, when I was studying in 3rd or 4th, I'm not sure. So, at that time, one of my relatives shown a demonstration of DC motor. So, when he connected it to the battery, it just started to rotate. So, after seeing it, I was kind of surprised because I didn't see anything like that before, right? So it is just a spark that made in my mind towards this science. So that's how I got interested in science. From childhood onwards, I like science actually.
So did you have any opportunity to do projects when you was in 3rd standard or 4th standard?
In 3rd or 4th, I didn't get any opportunities. But when I was studying in 6th standard, I got an opportunity to participate in the school level and district level competitions, by which I came to know about my talent. That was the opportunity that I got in 6th.
Okay. So next question is to Mrs. Umarani. So ma'am, how did you find that this Yogaratchagan was such a talented boy in doing the science experiments?
Not only Yogaratchagan, for all the students about motivation, leadership skill, and memory power, creative power. By using that skills, we came to know about their talents. As like our Yogaratchagan is also a gift of Sindhi Vidyalaya, that he has an independent ideas and creative ideas on his science explorations. So when he was young, itself, he used to bring so many different types of models and chart works for his assignment itself. So from that, we came to know that he has something special in this field.
Okay, ma'am. So Yogaratchagan, from which standard you did your first project? Could you recollect that memory?
Yeah. So as I said earlier, I got that opportunity in 6th standard where I made a robot actually for that. So, yep, in 6th standard, I made a robot for the school level competition. It won the first prize. Then I participated in the district level competition. So I didn't expect that I would get that first prize, but I won that also. So at that time, my plan was to make a simple robot. It will just walk, but due to the mechanical issues that I faced, I changed the plan to make a robot that is more advanced, like the previous one. So, yep, That was my first project I done in sixth. Its name is VCR actually.
VCR. Could you please explain a little more about VCR?
Yep, VCR stands for Voice Controlled Robot. As the name suggests, you can understand that it is a robot which can be controlled by giving voice commands. So when I was making it, it was kind of tough because it is for the first time I was making kind of robots. So I used Arduino for that, which is the brain of the robot. So it is connected uh, to a smartphone in which I installed an application which will convert the voice commands into the text form, and then it will send it to the robot. By comparing both the commands that is given by me and the given in the program, it will do the function. It can do kind of 5 functions, moving forward, backward, left, right, and a function to stop the robot from moving. So I didn't do the robot with any intention or purpose, but yep. So that is my VCR robot.
Okay, okay. So have you got any recognition for your first project?
For my first project, I got the recognition from the school level competition. I got the first prize in school. Then my teachers promoted me to participate in the district level competition, which was conducted by Tamil Nadu government. So in which my path of life changed. So after participating it, we entered in the hall. So there are hundreds of students participated in that competition, and by seeing that, I got some afraid. I got some fear. So then, however, I explained to the judge, and when they are announcing the results, they said that third name, second winner name, and when they are saying the first name, I didn't have that. I would be the winner. So they called me as a winner, and I was surprised. They gave me a trophy for that. It was my first trophy. Before that, I had a dream to win my first trophy. So that came true in that moment. So that is my first recognition that changed my path of doing projects.
Oh, okay, okay. So my next question is to Mrs. Umarani, ma'am. So how did you encourage your students, or how did you encourage your direction for doing this kind of projects as a science teacher?
Yes, we used to take him everywhere, wherever the exhibitions will be held or the competitions oriented to science will be held. Definitely, we used to take him there because on his own interest, he was able to do everything. Even no, without a instructor, a tutor, he can able to do whatever he was thinking. He is implementing that. So on the basis of his interest, we used to take him everywhere for attending all the science expos to get the idea about the science projects.
So, okay, ma'am, thank you so much. And Yogaratchagan, so is there any other projects have you done by you after this VCR?
After this VCR, I done about 5 projects, including it, it's 6 projects I done. So one is VCR version 2, Agribot, then Fermetto satellite. After that, 2 more projects for agriculture department.
Okay. So could you please explain what is this Agribot? We are eager to know about that.
Yeah, Agribot is a robot which can simplify the work of farmers by automating the process of farming. So I inspired by my father. He will tell his childhood memories about the struggles he faced in farming, like that. So after seeing it, I got that problem. So my work is to find the solution, right? So I designed my robot to be more not dependent on others or other sources. So it can drive itself to the farming land and do all the works. Based on the attachment we attach to the robot, it can do the functions. So that was Agribot. It is the toughest project that I get that I worked on before the previous ones.
Okay.
So yep, that was Agribot.
So you got an inspiration from your father, right, to solve all
Yes.
the resolve the problems. So you created that. So you are such a talented boy. So I appreciate for you that. And ma'am, next
Thank
question is
you.
to you. Yeah, is there any club or like science club? Like different clubs are there in our schools, right? So is there any club in your schools to impart knowledge in sciences?
Yes, our principal madam, Mrs. Bhagilakshmi Srinivasan, and our correspondent sir, Mr. Kamilesh Rageja, are giving forum and freedom to all the teachers and students to explore their ideas and their creativities. We have so many clubs in our school, like science club, mathematics club, Tamil club, and a club in English. There we are giving freedom to the students to explore their ideas. So through the club activities, they will be bringing out their knowledge.
Okay, ma'am. So Yogaratchagan, so for your Agribot project, did you get any appreciation for that?
I won first prize in several competitions that I participated using Agribot. The most important one is that I participated in the Dasaradan International School competition, which is Kala Mission 2022. It's an exhibition actually. So I participated at that time. Agribot is a not fully functionable robot. This is the first version of it. So it had some mistakes and it didn't work properly as I expected. So the judge came and I explained all about Agribot. If I see in that means my project was kind of unique. So he asked to show the programming script of the robot. I also showed in that I made lot of mistakes also at that time. Even though he seen and announced that I was the first prize winner, I didn't expect that. Yep. That's rather than by that competition, I met that scientist who is another scientist. When we are gone to thank him, he just showed a piece of cube satellite, just outer part of it. So after seeing it, he asked me to whether you are willing to participate in their program. After a lot of discussion, we said okay, and this led to the next project, Coimbatore satellite. So by his guidance
Okay.
only, we done that project.
So you got the inspiration from the that satellite, right?
Yep.
And okay, the way he explained it, you collected it in your memory and you recreated that one, right? Like model of that one.
Yes.
So, like, what happened to this Agribot during that time? Which standard you like made this Agribot project?
I think it's in seventh to eighth. I'm not sure actually. So at that time, I participated. After a long period of time, I didn't touch the robot because due to academic and studies,
Yeah.
I didn't do that. And while this was happening, I was also learning Python language to
Oh,
make the
great.
robot more functionable because it lacked in the computational power because I used Arduino, which is a microcontroller. But in order to make all these computation, I need Raspberry Pi to be replaced with Arduino. So for that, I learned Python, and after a long period of time, I just again started that Agribot with the version 2. So now it is more functionable. Yep.
Yeah. So, what is your ambition, your direction?
My ambition is to make more inventions. I'm having and willing to study mechatronics, which included mechanical electronics and as well as computer engineering, right? So I am interested on both the three fields, and yep, that was my ambition. And I have to make many inventions. I having a list of ideas which are not to be implemented still now. So I have to fulfill all these inventions.
Yeah, thank you so much, Yogaratchagan. So, ma'am, next question is to you. What are the steps you have taken in your school for the development of your students?
We are giving more opportunities to the students by conducting different competitions and conducting some of the exhibitions in all the clubs. They are exploring many ideas. They came to across with so many activities like complex problem solving, thinking creatively, and extra study options they are getting, collaborative study with the other students. It helped them to open their mind. So, we are providing many opportunities to the students to bring out their knowledge.
Okay. So, Yogaratchagan, what all supports you get from your family for making these kind of projects?
I got lot of support from my family. When I was making like these kind of project, they will support me financially by buying parts for the project. So that kind of support they done. And sometimes while making the projects, I will get kind of depressed and sad due to the problems that I face while programming. Just a small mistake. Instead of putting plus, I would wrote minus, and I will debug for a lot of time, and I couldn't find the solution to it. So that time and all, they will motivate me to again do that project. After a couple of minutes, I again start the project, and after reanalyzing the script, then only I found the problem. So these kind of supports are given by my family.
Okay, so you got a lot of support from your parents, so they are like a backbone of your success, I think.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
yeah. So, apart from these projects, are you interested in any other activities?
Apart from these activities, I also like to do some exercises which require a lot of physical efforts. I like playing football, and yeah, football is a good game which involves a lot of physical efforts. So I would like to do that kind of activities.
Okay, so what was the guidance and encouragement given by your school during these making these projects?
By making this project, if there is any doubt, I just clarify with my teachers if it is related to their subjects, and they will intimate me whether if there is any competition that are going to conduct. They will intimate me to participate in that. In most of the most of the competition, they will make me to participate, which is not related to science. Also, they will made me to participate. So yeah, they are giving a lot of support to making these projects. They are giving me motivations. Yep.
Yeah. So, Umarani ma'am, as a mentor, what would you like to say about Yogaratchagan's achievements?
At this age, he is achieving more. His achievement is more at this age. So we cannot say that what we are doing, what we are giving to him. On his own, he is doing everything. He has to keep on doing it, even in future, whatever he had, so many dreams he have. Everything should be come true. I wish him to keep going.
Yeah. So, Yogaratchagan, are you planning to make new projects, or are you in a in a planning to do more projects than this? Like apart from these three projects, are you planning to do more?
Yep. In my list, the first project I am currently doing is 3D printer. I think most of them know about 3D printer. It's just a
Yes,
printer
yes.
which can
Create a
print in 3
3D.
dimensions. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That
So,
is a part of mechanics, I think. Yeah, you're such
so
a talented boy. I should say that.
yep. I can even buy it in online and do it, but I didn't do because by doing that I didn't get any knowledge, right? So to get the experience from doing the 3D printer, I designed my own 3D printer motherboard, my own design, and I also made my own software for it to be functionable, and I also made an app to it to interface with the 3D printer wirelessly. So it is the toughest project project I ever had, and it is about 80 to 90% completed. The motors are still functionable, just to make some communication apart. So after doing it, it will be completed soon in this year. I hope that it will be done. Yeah.
Yeah, all the best. All the best for that. So, how will you support or advise your friends to achieve these kinds of like projects or talent?
So if they are really interested in this kind of activities, then I would teach them. If they are having any doubts, I will clarify them, as well as I will help as much as I could to make their ideas to be implemented. I will always advise them to see and clarify in the internet, because when I was growing also, I was using internet, and only I studied through internet only. All these things was possible through internet. Google has a lot of documents. By reading itself, we can gain more knowledge, right? I would advise them to make a see on internet also. So yep, these are the activities that I will do to support my friends to
Okay.
involve in these activities.
Okay. Ma'am, next question is to you, ma'am. Apart from the like academics or your studies, what else are you provided for your students in your schools?
Apart from curricular activities, we have so many co-curricular activities. Especially, we have best physical education coaches in our school for kabaddi, basketball, volleyball, and even kho for both boys and girls. They used to get more awards.
I think your network is not good. There is some glitch we are facing.
Physical education and also to balance their mind and to get self-confidence.
Yeah. So, Yogaratchagan, what is your motto in your life
So
that you
my
are following? Yeah. Yeah.
my motto in my life is to make all my ideas in real life. I am expecting to contribute to the society in the technology wise, as well as in the defense. So I am also interested to contribute my inventions to the defense also. So these are my mottos, and yep.
Yeah. So, ma'am, what's your opinion about Yogaratchagan studies and academics?
As like his projects, he is quite good in studies also. There are various types of students. One type of students will be very naughty, will be active everywhere in all the activities. According to that, they will be behave in their curricular activities. But Yogaratchagan is quite calm. He is very good attentive. All the teachers will be liking this guy. So he is very good in studies also, as like his projects.
Okay, ma'am. So, Yogaratchagan, what would you like to say to our audience about this program, or what you would like to share your like idea to our audience?
So to our audience, I would like them to grow their skills in any part, any field they like. So in their passion only, they can give 100% output of doing, right? So I would like them to follow their passions, as well as I would like them to grow their skill whenever they are getting time. Even when I was starting, I thought that Arduino and programming and all can done by me. But whenever I started to learn, then only I realized that these are kind of simple concepts, but we are thinking that they are tough to study. So I would like the audience to not to think that kind of this is stuff we can do that like that. They shouldn't think and compare themselves with others. So, yep, these are the advices from me to the audience.
Okay, so thank you so much, Yogaratchagan and to Umarani ma'am for joining this session. And thank you all for watching our episode. We will come up with those intellectuals in coming episodes. Stay connected with us. So those teachers or principal who are watching this program, you can also share those intellectuals students details with us. For more details, contact through DOA outreach at amrita.edu. So thank you once again. I'm thanking all of you for joining us today. And this is Parvati signing off.